to Intermediate Level English Language Arts.
Hi guys, welcome to English Language Arts Grade 6. Our topic for today would be developing an outline, okay? So when you're writing, usually it's very difficult or challenging to be able to organize all of your thoughts, right? So one way to be able to do this properly is to develop an outline or to create an outline. What's an outline first? An outline is a brief and orderly way of showing ideas, how ideas, facts, or illustrations and examples are related to one another. So this is how an outline works, and usually it's used for very big academic researches, or for example for research papers. Okay, you'll be using this as well later on, and also for example when you're writing your thesis, that's also one way to do it. Or even when you're making a script or you're making a speech, right? And when you have to organize all of the ideas and you have to organize all of your facts of the illustrations. Okay, you have to create an outline. Now, here, there are many ways to create an outline, but here's just one very basic way of creating an outline, okay? Now, here's some steps. First, you have to read about the selection that you want, you need to know about the selection. You have to know, you have to research, you have to dig, you have to have a general idea of what it is that you'd like to be talking about or what you'd be writing about. Write the title of the outline, identify the main topics, and number each with Roman numerals, okay? So for example, you have certain topics like, for example, states of matter, okay? And then you have the main topics. You have the three states. You have the three basic states, rather. You have the solid, the liquid, and the gas. Okay, so that's Roman numeral 1, Roman numeral 2, Roman numeral 3. Okay, identify the subtopics and mark each with capital letters. Okay, so each of them have subtopics. So for example, for each of those, you have very different properties. Okay, you have different examples of it, right? You have different forms or concepts or stuff like that, right? Anything that's connected to the main topics, okay, you're going to be writing about that subtopics, okay? And you're going to be writing it with capital letters A, B, or C, okay? And then afterwards, for each of those subtopics, you're going to give details for those subtopics, right? So you're going to give the details under each subtopic. You would number each with Arabic numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hindu-Arabic numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. Okay? That's how you do it. So you have a topic first, and then you have a point or a main topic. Okay? And then each topic of those topics, you have a subtopic, and each of those subtopics, you have details. Okay? So in an outline, everything must come in pairs. So if you have a 1, you must have a 2. If you have an A, you must have a B. If you have a 1, you have a 2, and so on. Or 3 or 4, or C or D, or Roman numeral 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. Depending on how many topics or subtopics or details that you're going to be giving. But make sure, guys, that they have to be more than 2. More than 2 for each. Okay? And you can have either a 1-point outline or 2-point outline or 3-point outline and so on. In your books, you have different examples there and how it looks like. Okay, just look at your books. All right, but basically that's just it. Okay, now this is how it would look like. Okay, right. So you have for your points or your topic. Okay, and then for each of them you have details or subtopics, and each of those subtopics you have details for each. Okay, look like this. Okay, so for your published, guys, you're gonna be doing this. You're gonna write an outline. No, you will not create paragraphs. No, you will not create. You will create sentences, yes, but you won't create paragraphs. Okay, the longest that I'd like to see is just at least a full one full sentence. That's it. Okay, for each of those. But make sure, guys, that you're not gonna be exceeding that. Do not go as more than one sentence. One word actually is just enough. One word's actually enough. It's fine. Or a phrase is fine too. But make sure you're going to give an outline, okay? And for your outline, make sure that you're going to give at least 2 to 3 main topics. 2 to 3 main topics, okay? So you could have topic 1, 2, or 3. Roman numeral 1, 2, or 3. And then for each of those, you should have at least 2 subtopics for each. Okay, so that's A and B. And then you're going to give, for each of those subtopics, you're going to give details for each. That's 1 and 2. Okay, take note for when you're going to be writing that, make sure that they're all words or just phrases or just one sentence. That's it. The activity title is developing an outline, and then the title will be your topic itself. Okay, so it would look like this, guys. It would look like this. So for example, this is a 3-point topic. So just example that you're going to do just 3 topics. Okay, it would look like this. Okay, one topic, that's put a Roman numeral 1. You don't need to write the point or topic. No, you're gonna have to write the exact word itself. So for example, let's try to take the example that I had before. Okay, coffee. That's my main topic, coffee. And in the first point, or in the first topic, I go kinds. Okay, kinds. Okay, and then for A, that will be one of the kind of coffee would be brewed. Okay, brewed coffee. And then for B, we have decaffeinated coffee. For example, decaf. And then for my 1 and 2 for A, I could go like different kinds of brewed coffee. We have the Benguet Barako, or we have the Robusta, okay, or the we also have a Robusta coffee, or the, oh no, I forgot some of my coffees. Okay, but anyways, give details for each. Okay, right? So a decaffeinated coffee, you could give like brands for each. And then for point 2, it could go like their health benefits, right? Or number 3, risks. You're gonna basically do just what you did previously, but this time, guys, you're gonna be a little bit more specific, and then you're gonna be creating just the outline itself. Okay, you're gonna create the outline itself. Right? Now, I'll just repeat, you will not create paragraphs. No, you will rather create an outline. So you're gonna create, as the longest I could see is just one sentence. That's the longest I could ever see. For each of those, one sentence only. Okay? And that pretty much ends our topic for developing an outline.